right, gang. Deer hunting, different, stressful. You can be going, you can go from 0 to 60 in a second. You can go from being damn near asleep to your heart jumping out of your chest in a moment. So easy. And that's what attracts a lot of people to the sport. And that's what a lot of people call sickening. But anyway, got a tracking job coming. Got a young fella that shot a buck. And don't know about the shot placement, don't know any of that rigmarole. The second deer of the morning that he saw off this one stand, and we're gonna see what happens. Got me off work, come check him out, give him some help. Gonna do a little blood trailing. See if we can score. Go from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows to the highest of highs again. That's what happens. You see one, you get high. You shoot one, he runs off, you get low. You blood trail it, you find it, you get high again. So that's where we're going, from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows to the highest of highs again. Hopefully, y'all wish us luck. Stay tuned. Okay, so when you blood trailing, a lot of people inexperienced, they'll take a roll of toilet paper, and that's fine. I highly recommend the toilet paper trick because it's biodegradable to an extent. But just tear off little pieces, about as big as your thumbnail. Don't tear off a whole sheet. You find yourself running out of tracking paper pretty soon. And always take like 2 rolls with you, because you never know. When you shoot a deer, that deer may run 50 yards, 50 feet, 50 miles, who knows? So if you find yourself in a blood trailing situation, be patient. Say your prayers and be patient. All right, gang. We found him. He ran about 100 yards, 150 yards down through some thick shit and laid up. We've done drug him out to the edge of the field. This is it. This is what we call a big old average 8-point. I know some of you up north guys probably think low of this deer, but he's good. Probably 160, 170 pounds. And he's been dead about 2 hours. We got to get him on. All right, we got him. Young fella may or may not have janked his shot. He did jank the shot. That's a combination of a jerk and a yank. And shot him a little high into the back. He must have high karate'd and took off. He said he ran towards him. Deer wasn't but 25, 30 yards away from him. Ran straight towards him, saw him, and then hooked off and naturally run downhill, so we're gonna have to drag his ass up the hill. And started blood trailing. Found a speck, found a speck, found a spot, found a thimble full, found a speck, found a drop, found a thumb full, find a shot glass full scattered around. Then you start seeing things where it's about a little below waist high or waist high on leaves. So yeah, he shot him high. He had to fill his chest cavity up, and then expire. But he did par for course, run downhill, probably right at 100 yards. They're about 100, 125 yards down, and then just run into a thicket and bundled up and went to see Jesus. So we got him, and show you a picture of what he looks like, and then we're not gonna get too gory about it. Didn't include all the blood trail scenes because didn't want our phone batteries to die. But you just find little specks, and when you find a speck, you put a little sheet of toilet paper on about big as your thumbnail, and you don't ever give up. Just stay there with it. You start studying the spacing on the specks. Set off to the side and just look. The last spot you find, you squat down and just look for anything, disturbed leaves or half-assed dried out twigs, snapped off fresh, anything, just any little sign. Then you find the next one, you move on down. And it's a pace. You'll follow a pace, you'll start seeing a pattern. And with the specks of toilet paper or marking paper, you'll be able to see the general line that the animal's running. And usually downhill, folks say it was going towards water. Water's at the bottom of the hill. Water ain't on top of the hill. It's running downhill. That's why they say it's going to water. So anyway, that's it. We got him. Another successful morning.